The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Erie Seawolves and the Harrisburg Senators. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Long gets the call for game 1 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's having a decent year. I mean, you look at the fact that he's got an ERA under 350. That tells me he's keeping his team in ball games. He's giving them a great effort, and sometimes he's pitching deep in games. So I don't know what we'll get today, but I do think he'll go out there and give this team some solid innings.
Digging in,
leading
Steve
off for the
Cook. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Steve Cook.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, bud.
Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 6th home run on the season for him. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, when you hit a blast like that, it just shows you this kid might live up to the hype. I know he's only in Double-A ball, but with a swing like that, he's got a chance to be a big-time player in the show.
Coming to the plate now, Zach
leading off for the Seawolves.
comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cook sprinting after it. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
At the plate, Michael Gerber. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late.
Gerber.
Hey, nobody away.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Cox rounds the corner and is headed home. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Trying to pick things up where we left off.
The left fielder,
Steve
number
Cook.
11. Steve Cook.
Oh, now here we go.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs in the inning despite 3 walks as they couldn't make them pay. We'll go now to the top of the third. All tied at 1-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Harold Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Harold.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard.
Digging in to try it again, Steve Cook. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit to short. He's got it. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one man left on. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Dendecker. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Sharp ground ball toward the hole, and that's through for a hit.
Well, that was a nasty pitch right there, and he stayed with it. Great piece of hitting. The only way you're going to hit that ball is you stay down as that ball starts to run away and drive it to left. Great job.
Ready for another chance.
The left
Steve
fielder, number
Cook.
11, Steve Cook.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in.
Hey, let it rip one time. Easy
Ready
right
to
here.
deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And he is in there.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
So digging in now, Juan Soto.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
The 0-1 delivery. Little dribbler up the third baseline. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Ready once again, Damian Radford.
First baseman, Damian
2 out here and a runner at
Radford.
second.
Hey, see it and drive it up.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Gerber. And that ends the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. The Senators lead it 2-1. Ready for another shot now.
Go,
Number
guys.
27. He's working on a
Number
1 for
27.
3 thus far.
Hey, what away.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities. And here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Digging in and looking for more,
left fielder,
Steve
number 11.
Cook. He went deep
Steve
earlier, and he's 2 for 4
Cook.
to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Castro moving to his right, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Striding in once again, number 27. On the night,
Number
he's 2 for
27.
4 with a pair of singles.
Hey, looking good. Put him away there.
Hey, we got 2 down.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Cook is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Long wins his 3rd of the season. Nick Lee earns the save out of the bullpen, his 10th. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score, first for the victorious.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Erie Seawolves and the Harrisburg Senators. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Taylor Hill, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he has really pitched well at home, and I don't know if it's the energy from the fans or he feels comfortable on this mound. However way you want to slice it, he's thrown well at home, and I think we'll get another good performance at home in this game.
Into the box now, Steve Cook. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Steve Cook.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nobody likes to lose game 1 of the road trip, but you go on the road thinking, hey, if we can play 500 for the full road trip, we're in good standing. So right now, you're in game 2 of the road trip, and you know what? If you win today, you're what? 5 on goal. That's why this game is a big one for you and to be on point.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
Grounded back up the middle. Nunez ranging up the middle, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry.
Standing in, Steve Cook. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Cook.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right, but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Nunez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready on 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cook moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Now at the plate, Steve Cook. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First pitch on its way. Little dribbler down the line, but it's foul, strike 1.
Now, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Bases loaded here, nobody out.
See it, drive it like you can. Come out.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
Here we go, baby. Find a good pitch.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? A little bouncer. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Digging in once again, Victor Robles.
Center fielder number 27.
Tight
Victor
spot, bases
Robles.
loaded, nobody out.
Hey, come on now, one time right here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Decker waits on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the throw in gets away from him. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw.
Hey, always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Striding into the box, Damian Radford. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Radford.
Hit out towards second. A dive. He's got it. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
That was a great defensive play there. You know, he's not the guy you'd necessarily expect to make a play like that. He's not known for his glove skills.
Now at the plate, number 17. No
batting,
hits in 2 trips
number
to the plate
17.
for him in the ball game. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. So credit him with an RBI, as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. Stepping up to the plate, Corbin Joseph.
Batter, number 3,
He's singled in 2
designated
trips
hitter,
to the plate thus far.
Corbin Joseph.
Wait for your pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits. Stepping in, Steve Cook. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here.
Steve
2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
Let it fly now.
That's a ball.
And a ball, 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
2 men are on with 2 men out.
Let's go now. What's that? Hey, find some green, baby. Find some green.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning coming up. Harrisburg is out in front, 3-0. Stepping into the box, Zach Cox. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
One down.
Ready
one
with
down.
the 0-2. This is in the air out to left field. Cook is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in now, Perez. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Full count, here it comes. Pitch popped up, dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow! Another look at a gem at third base as this ball is speared midair. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. So striding in, Zach Cox. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and that's off the left field wall. He takes the turn and heads for second, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Now batting, Alfonso Morales, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Fly ball away left. Cook giving chase. And he's got it. A great play for out number 2. And that lead disappears with it as this is now a 3-3 ball game.
Hey, that was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Standing in, Steve Cook. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Steve Cook.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. Coming to the plate now, Matt Dendecker. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Here you go, fellas. Let's go.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cook is after it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Zach Cox.
Now batting, third baseman.
Bases are empty here with Cox. 2 men out.
Hey, 2 down here.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cook going back on it to the track. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I was impressed by this outing, no doubt. The numbers don't lie. 7 1/3, very solid innings. And when you do that, you give your team a good chance to win a ball game.
16 men on base.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Nick Lee claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.
a fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own.